Neha Sahai. Digital for Kids presents The Curse of the Golden Mirage, a new desert mystery. The Mummy's Warning returns. This story continues the saga of Cambo and Mambo, blending adventure, danger, and humor with an underlying message about the value of friendship and the wisdom of knowing when to let go. The tale leaves readers with a chilling hint of unfinished business, suggesting that perhaps the desert's ancient magic and its secrets have more in store for the daring duo. Cambo the camel and Mambo the snake return for another adventure. After discovering a treasure chest in the desert cave, they find themselves drawn to a glowing golden mirage on the horizon. What seems like a new opportunity soon turns into a trap. With shifting sands, mysterious visions, and a new mummy riddle, the duo must solve the desert's newest mystery or face the curse that follows them. Will they ever escape the desert's sinister grip? Discover the chilling secret. Watch The Curse of the Golden Mirage now to uncover the final twist that could change everything. Meet Cambo and Mambo, an unlikely yet inseparable pair of desert adventurers. Cambo, a light-hearted camel with a knack for daydreaming, has a warm brown coat and a charmingly curious expression. Though his legs are built for the long, scorching journeys across the desert dunes, his heart is drawn to adventures and trouble, like a moth to a flame. Cambo is brave but cautious, and he values his friendship with Mambo above all else. Mambo, on the other hand, is a clever and daring green snake with bright eyes that miss nothing. His small size and quick wit make him the perfect partner for solving ancient mysteries and escaping tight situations. Unlike his daydreaming friend, Mambo is always on alert, slithering confidently into danger, knowing Cambo's strength is always there to back him up. The relentless desert sun beat down on Cambo and Mambo as they journeyed away from their latest discovery, an ancient treasure chest brimming with gold and jewels. They had narrowly escaped the eerie clutch of long-buried mummies and were relishing the triumph. Cambo was daydreaming about indulging in a mountain of dates, and Mambo was already fantasizing about the comfortable snake bed he'd get with their new wealth. Suddenly, something strange broke their reverie. "Look at that!" Mambo exclaimed, his forked tongue flicking with nervous excitement. He pointed with his tail toward the horizon, where an unusual golden glow seemed to pulsate like a heartbeat in the distance. Cambo blinked and squinted, trying to make sense of what he was seeing. "Is it another treasure? It looks different, alive, almost." Despite their recent brush with danger, curiosity got the better of the two friends. Mambo, the more adventurous of the two, was already slithering forward. Cambo sighed, again with these glowing things, but trotted forward anyway. As they approached, the golden light on the horizon flickered and seemed to grow brighter. The desert's intense heat made the shimmering air dance, creating the illusion of movement. Every time Cambo and Mambo thought they were close enough to reach the source, it seemed to slip further away. Cambo began to doubt their decision. "Maybe it's just another mirage," he muttered, but Mambo's eyes were fixed on the glow, unwavering. Without warning, the ground beneath them began to rumble. The sand shifted like waves, and before they could react, a massive sinkhole opened up beneath their feet. Cambo slipped, his hooves struggling to find purchase in the shifting sand. Mambo darted for a nearby rock, wrapping himself around it and calling out, "Hold on, Cambo!" Cambo's legs continued to slip, and the sand threatened to swallow him whole. Just as he felt himself losing hope, his hoof brushed against something solid, a fragment of ancient stone. With one final heave from Mambo, Cambo managed to scramble onto firm ground, gasping for air. "What just happened?" Cambo wheezed. The dust settled, revealing a hidden entrance where the sinkhole had been. A faint golden glow emanated from within, inviting them deeper. The friends exchanged wary glances, but Mambo was already inching forward, curiosity overcoming caution. Inside the cave, they discovered walls that seemed to glow with molten gold, not the kind of treasure one could pick up, but an ethereal light that seemed to pulse with the cave itself. The air felt heavy with ancient secrets, and the silence was suffocating. Suddenly, a familiar voice echoed from the shadows. "You have returned, but you should have left the desert when you had the chance," warned a deep, foreboding voice. The figure stepped into the light. It was the lead mummy they had encountered before. This time, the mummy's bandages were infused with golden threads that glowed like embers, and his hollow eyes flickered with a mysterious, ghostly light. "You solved our riddles once, but the desert's magic is not so easily escaped," the mummy warned, voice echoing ominously. "Now, you must solve the riddle of the Golden Mirage, or be trapped here forever." Cambo gulped, his knees wobbling. "Forever? That's a really long time, Mambo." But Mambo, ever composed, faced the mummy. "All right, mummy. What's the riddle?" The atmosphere inside the cave was tense as the mummy's booming voice echoed off the shimmering, golden walls, creating a strange, eerie vibration that seemed to shake the very ground beneath them. Dust particles danced in the dim light, stirred by the ancient riddle that hung in the air. "I appear when you are close, but vanish when you seek me. I can be a blessing or a curse, but never truly real. What am I?" Cambo scratched his head, his large, furry camel face wrinkling in confusion. He mumbled, a wish? Or maybe, a disappearing sandwich." His guess, though humorous, carried an air of uncertainty. Mambo, the ever-watchful snake coiled around his neck, suddenly had a flash of insight. His eyes widened, and he hissed, "I know. It's a mirage." The mummy's hollow eyes seemed to narrow, studying them with a sinister gleam. Then, a slow, echoing laugh escaped his dried, cracked lips. "You are indeed clever, little snake. But the curse of the desert does not end with riddles." Before either of them could react, the golden glow that surrounded them intensified, and the very walls of the cave began to crumble. Sand poured in from every direction, swirling into a dangerous whirlpool of desert dust. The air was filled with the roar of shifting stones and the hiss of ancient curses coming alive. "Run, Cambo! Run!" Mambo shouted, tightening his grip around Cambo's neck. Cambo's instincts kicked in, and he bolted, sprinting through the collapsing cave. Every step was a desperate dodge away from falling rocks and widening cracks in the ground. It was as though the desert itself was coming to life, trying to trap them inside forever. Behind them, the mummy's voice echoed once more, this time with an ominous finality, "You cannot escape the desert's curse so easily." The cave shook violently as Cambo and Mambo burst out of the entrance, just as the entire cave collapsed with a thunderous crash. A cloud of golden dust erupted into the sky, marking the place where the cave had once been. Then, as suddenly as it had begun, the chaos ended, leaving only an eerie silence behind. Cambo and Mambo lay panting on the hot sand, their hearts racing. "That was close," Cambo gasped, his fur covered in dust and sweat. Mambo, still coiled around his friend, chuckled. "Maybe we should stick to finding water from now on. No more glowing caves for us." They both shared a nervous laugh, their tension slowly melting away, relieved to still be alive after such a harrowing escape. The scorching sun above them beat down on the golden sand, and the desert wind, dry and hot, brushed against their faces, a welcome change from the suffocating chaos of the collapsing cave. But just as they turned to leave, a distant, eerie voice carried through the desert wind, whispering, "The desert's secrets never stay buried for long." Moral of the story: true courage isn't just about facing danger, but understanding when to seek answers and when to walk away. The journey of life isn't about conquering every challenge, but cherishing the truths we discover along the way. Cambo and Mambo learned that while the desert holds many secrets, the greatest treasure of all is knowing when to let go and value what is real: friendship, wisdom, and the bonds they share. Mambo's adventure teaches that while curiosity is valuable, it's wisdom and friendship that truly matter. Not every treasure is worth the risk, and some opportunities can lead to more danger than reward. The real riches are the bonds they share, their safety, and the lessons learned from their close escape. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Your support means everything. Stay tuned. Thank you.